Welcome back to the show. Coach, you play a game at altitude, and it was a pretty physical game, too. How did your team come out of this game health-wise?
Pretty well, as far as injuries are concerned. They were a little bit gassed. That was a tough game, very physical, and the altitude did have a little effect. But we recovered pretty well from it. Their lungs were burning a little bit, and they told me after the game. But it's a good thing we're in great shape because we're able to withstand for as long as it took to win the game in overtime. And so our preparation paid off that way. But very physical football game, but for the most part we came out fairly healthy.
A couple of other things I want to talk about. One, there was a play on a punt return. Marvin Jones is your returner. He's wearing number 47, and then he comes back on the field to participate as an offensive player. What happened in that sequence? What was the rule? What was the explanation that you got or didn't get, maybe, from the officiating crew?
Well, we didn't get it, and that's what was a little irritating. But we have it squared away now. Last week we put a vest over because we have duplicate numbers. Steve Williams plays number 1, and he's on that team as well. And we've always done this, and we put a vest on last week, and they said we couldn't wear a vest. So we had another jersey that we pulled over him, and then he pulled it back off. Well, the rule is you have to pull your whole jersey off before you can put a whole another jersey on. You can't just pull another jersey over your existing jersey. You cannot layer. And so now that we have that squared away, then I think we'll be all right. But we have so many duplicate numbers, and they play on the same teams, especially when injuries happen. You have guys filling in, and so we finally got that squared away.
Superman could never have played college football then, could he?
No,
it would have taken too long for the change there. And then there was another play, and it was a close play, where Trevor Guyton was called for a late hit when it appeared, and it was really hard to tell whether or not the ball carrier had even touched the ground with his knee, and so Trevor's kind of in a tough situation. What was the explanation there?
Bad call. Bad call. I talked to the head of the officiating crew this morning, and it was a bad call. He was never down, and he even tried to run once he bounced up. You know, sometimes when you get tackled and you roll over, and if you don't hit the ground, you roll on the defender and just roll and get right back up, you're still alive. And he was. And Trevor made a great play on it. They blew the whistle right as Trevor hit the guy. And so it was that was a huge,
critical play because you're in control of the game at that point.
It was 3rd and 5 back in their territory on the 20-yard line. We're in control of the game. That would have put it to 3rd and 10, then backed up, punting near their goal line with we would have great field position. They ended up scoring on that drive. So that was a critical call.
All right, Presbyterian coming to town. This is a team that is 1-1. They won this past week. Pretty good ball carrier with Bird. What's your evaluation of the film you've seen of them?
Well, they're very good offensively. They do a lot of nice things schematically. They're averaging 33 points a game, so we're going to have to be much better on defense than we were last week. You know, I know they'll be excited to come here. And, you know, this week it's all about our preparation, about how we can improve each and every day and each and every snap, be more fundamentally sound, just improve on everything that we're doing, and go in with that focus in this football game is to make sure that we concentrate on our fundamentals, our techniques, our assignments, and make sure that we play well.
And it's the first home game of the season. You'll play at AT&T Park. You had the opportunity to go to AT&T Park with your team just to get a sense for the surroundings. It sounds like the kids are really excited about playing this week there.
Yeah, I don't get the feel that they're out of sorts because we're going to AT&T. We've been there a couple times. I think you know, once they play a game there, we'll have more of the home feeling for them. But again, as long as we have ourselves, our teammates together, and then our crowd will be there. So I have high expectations. It's going to feel just like home, just like it did when we played Miami in the bowl game a couple years ago.
Well, the Bears won that one, and they hope to win this one as well. Coach, thanks a lot. Good luck this week.
Thank you.
All right, head coach Jeff Tedford, who, with a victory, would become the all-time winningest coach in Cal history.